Hello there everyone, this is Neko Knight here, getting ready to play Icarus. And today, I'm gonna be showing you something that I found in the process. Also, I'll tell you, if you watched my previous episode, I was attempting to get into the Arctic, which I have not been into. Uh, I can potentially get to it if I do what I plan to do, and that's change everything into concrete pillars instead, because I'm like literally almost to the cave. However, I've been informed the reason why that pass is blocked off is because I need to do a mission. However, I can go through this pass into the desert biome. I know because I've been in there, and this is where I'm going to show you something along with with a cave somewhere over here. On top of that, I was informed that my glass walls here, the reason why they're breaking is because I made them without a water source, which kind of makes me a little sad. I did that. I guess I forgot that my power was not on when I made them, because I went to bed, woke up, and went over and started crafting them. And, well, this is somewhat of an expensive repair that I'm going to have to do. Now, what I'm planning, for those of you curious how I got my polar bear armor here and polar bear chest or polar bear pelts, when you're doing the missions, which something else I discovered is this one's on countdown, and having a second board is pointless. Don't build a second board. It's not gonna work. But when you do your missions, as far as I can tell so far, since I've done quite a few of them, anything from tier 3 to tier 1 you can potentially get. And the reason why I say that is because I do not have any polar bear items unlocked at all. In other words, I cannot craft them at all. And as you just saw, I have the items. On top of that, I do have a ghillie arm, and as you can see, none of it's unlocked. So missions can give you tier 2, tier 3 items. And the reason why I say that is because, not just because of the polar bear armor stuff, but the platinum sickle. If I go in here, where is it? I have a platinum sickle right here. I got that from a mission. And as you can see, shotgun, steel pick, and a couple platinum weave. In other words, tier 3 and under. I kind of wish it gave tier 4, but oh well. So anyways, when you make glass, make sure to have the active power going. Make sure to see this is active. If it's not, well, expect to have what I had happen. Alright, so now that we've got all that covered, we got this covered. Oh, and I think I'm gonna make myself a hunting rifle and a titanium crossbow. You might be wondering, why would you waste titanium? Because I kind of want to experiment with them. On top of that, resources respawn. Now, you might run to your nearest cave like I did, and you might go, no it doesn't. And I'll show you that right here. And the reason why I'm going to show you over here is because of my speculation is based on one of three things. It's either your dropship, your spawn point, or you, where the location of one of those three things are. Because as soon as there it is. There's probably going to be some worms, but if I go in and show you, oops, let's pull this out so we can look deep into the cave, you will see that none of the resources here have respawned. As you can see, it's completely empty. The only thing that respawns is worms. And this is part of the reason why I speculate it's based on location, because another reason why I can tell you that resources do respawn is because of this one cave. As you know, I've been talking about at one of the times hunting down for gold ore, deep ore deposit, or whatever the hell you want to call it. And I ran around all over the place trying to find one, because I started running out of caves with gold in them. And I would not have missed this cave with gold in it. And this is part of also the reason why I'm speculating. On top of that, we've got silica here respawned. I'm pretty sure I would have mined this when I was doing my glass. I'm pretty sure I would have gotten that. So, where are we at? Are we near the cave yet? I don't think this is the cave, but this is one of the caves that I got, because as you can see, there's platinum right there. Oh, hello there. And I mined out all the platinum because I was running low. But let me kill the stupid worm and show you that there's not just platinum, but titanium and copper and a couple other resources in here. No gold, but there, as you can see right here, platinum. And oh, I missed. And right here, titanium and copper. All resources that are back in this cave. And I know I cleaned this cave out of copper. I cleaned out most places of copper. I even cleaned out platinum because I was making composites at the time, because I did not want to waste it. And now that I've showed you that, we're going to show you the other cave over here, which is where it allows me to get into the desert. Oh yeah, we're going to need to make another torch pretty soon. On top of that, this is where I was farming silica, which means I would have harvested all silica in this area because of this right here. And as you can see, there's silica here. So my assumption is every 7 days, real life days, when they do their weekly update, resources will respawn. Now we're going to head over to here, and this is what makes me speculate it's based on dropship rather than person or spawn point. Because once I get here, you're going to see the cave. Oh yeah. What's it take to craft another torch? I don't want to go in there and get blind and be stuck, so we need sticks and fiber. You know what? Oh, that's berries. Okay, we should have enough to make a torch. Now let's head on over here. I know this is mostly just me talking, but I'm also showing you a bunch of... Oh. I don't feel like dealing with the cougar and him at the same time. Oh, I hit a hard point. I didn't even know where the hell the hard point is on these guys. Nice to know it's on the back of their head. Oh. Trying to hit its eyes, but I'm really good at hitting the head. Or the weak hard point. Holy flip. This thing's got a bazillion. Anyways, we're gonna get back to what the hell we were doing. I was not expecting the 16. Holy flip. Alright, we're gonna break this up. And now, back to what I was showing you, besides getting attacked by a gator, is... Oh, okay. Oh, I was about to go flip. Oh, really? This place is insanely dangerous. Holy crap. You're dead. Oh, I missed. Dang it. You're dead. Bear, you can have free lunch. Alright, let's hurry up and get over here because... which, if what I'm speculating is true, then if it is based on range, then most of these trees I'm not going to bother chopping down, although I might, because certain resources might respawn at different distances. Because, I mean, silica, that's respawned over here, like, where is it? This one respawned the silica, and I'm pretty sure I mined it out when I had the chance. Also, this is where the buffalo and these moas go for timeout. As you can see, they face the corners of the walls, and then they just sit there for however long they believe they deserve to be punished. And see, more. Lots more buffaloes facing the walls. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 right here, plus the moa. I kind of don't understand why the creatures do this, but I mean, anyways, as you can see, most of the ores here are pretty well cleaned out. There's copper right there, but that's probably one I missed. As you can see, there's no iron here, nothing here. There's coal there, which I probably missed. Oh, we got another one. We got 2 more buffalo in timeout. This is where the buffalo live. And right here is the passage through to the desert. And as you can see, there's aluminum here, and I mined that out. I made sure to mine that out. And there should be titanium on one of these little rock spots that I made sure to mine out. Yeah, right here. This has been respawned. Then we've got copper, lots of copper here. I made sure to mine out most of this stuff here, right near this entrance, without a doubt. I made sure because I was hunting for copper and gold. And it's all back. And I even showed you that one cave, although I don't know, I probably didn't have it on, whatever you call it, video, but I know I pretty well cleaned the place out. And as you see, more platinum. I did not completely clean this area out, but I did clean it out of pretty well platinum and other stuff. Oh, it's cold. That means it's nighttime. But as you can see, I'm in the desert. Oh, because I'm cold and pneumonia and cave, I have no stamina to sprint. But Here is the desert. And there is a cave at the very, very top of this. So if you're persistent, or not the very, very top, but there is a cave and I'm almost there. So if you're persistent and you've got the material and you're willing to waste tons and tons of concrete in order to achieve it, you can theoretically make it through that passage up to here. Although I don't know if it actually goes anywhere. It could be a waste of material, and if it is, I'll just tear it all down. Oh. Okay. One of my goals is to... I'm hoping that... Oh yeah, the stupid quest. Twice they ended up in the Arctic, which I cannot get to just yet. But I am hoping I could build an observatory tower. I want to build up the mountain, up as high as I can, and place a solar panel station and an observatory. That way I can look up at the night sky like this and just stare at the sky. You will notice in a lot of my games that tends to be a common thing I like to do, is try and get an observatory built. Now I don't always get it achieved, but still. And I probably should take my water off if I want my stamina back. Alright, now we're gonna head back to my home and start getting a few things set up. I am gonna redo my glass walls because at the rate or looks, resources do respawn, but it looks like it takes roughly 7 days. I could be wrong. I haven't actually tried checking it out or keeping track. And my speculation is the dropship, not the spawn point and not you. And are you a baby? Yes, you're a baby. Alright, now that we're out of that sandstorm and back in our place, you might be wondering, why don't I have the light on the light slot? And and I'll show you real quick. Oh, is that a jaguar or is it a boar? It's a boar. Oh, it's a couple boars. And I'll show you why. As you can see, when I look down here, it's black. The light doesn't move down with me. When I look up, the light doesn't move with me. It simply stays right there, straight ahead. And then when you start... Oh, and speaking of, if you hit numpad key 8, you can enter photo mode. If you look right here on this suit module or suit that I have, as you see, there's this like snorkel thing device here. If you look right here, you can put a flashlight attachment piece on this helmet. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the helmets. But for some reason, they have the light attached right here on your hip. Which means where your head looks, this does not. I think the flashlight should be attached here. Because you can have flashlights on helmets. Now, light sources like torches and lanterns and all that, that makes sense to have them on your hip, tied to your hip, put next to your hip. And here, as you can see, as I'm sprinting, the light moves around and shifts around. It doesn't actually work too well. And if I stop, it actually stop walking, it aims farther. So as soon as you start walking, it aims down. That's another reason why I think the helmet should have the flashlight. If the flashlight was attached to the head and wherever you looked was, woohoo, the flashlight would be worth it. Actually, it is worth it to even like this. Because you can hold it here and actually look around, but As you can see, that's why I want an observatory, because I mean, look at that. That's an amazing view. And the reason why I say invest in omnidirectional light, as you see here, light shines all directions in a 180 or 360 degrees, which means you don't have to worry about it directional, and you don't have to worry about it not reaching spots. And I will say this has been mostly just an informational video episode. I don't expect a lot from it, don't expect many people, but I do appreciate the tips, tricks, and helpful hints that you guys give me and inform me. I try to return the favor the best of my ability. I'm not always perfect, but let's get back. Let's continue to get stuff. Oh, and for those of you who are curious, you might notice the broken bone and the whatever thing. For some reason, I'm really good at breaking the games because I tend to do experiments and stuff. So, if you watched the previous episode, you would have seen I fell from space. Literally, I came from space and fell. And the reason why I could tell that it happened is because I was able to look and see the mountains coming up rapidly. Oh yeah. Even in your hand, it's not perfect, but at least you can see. And I need to destroy that. And I need to replace those with better glass. I think I'll go collection. Flip nuggets. I am curious when these... I assume every time you reload the game, these guys disappear. And I really do need to figure out a path into here. I might have to go and do the missions. And speaking of, I highly recommend doing the missions. There are select missions that you have to do to unlock decent stuff. For example, there's a mission to use Black Wolf Tooth as equipment, whether it's weapons, knives, I don't know. I can't use it, so these are useless right now. If you're wondering what these are for, see the rustic decoration bench? You have 4 statues you can use it on. Wood deer, bronze scorpion, bronze polar bear, and bronze bear. And when you do missions, I highly recommend to choose the missions, or not choose missions, but choose the rewards based on what you need. There's going to be some rewards that you're going to be like, ew, no, I don't want any of this. And one of them might actually be a rustic Icarus statue. If there's no other good ones and you see this, choose it. Because when you destroy it, you get 2 iron, 2 copper, 2 gold. In other words, you get free copper, iron, and gold. And if you see the rustic cabinet, or what else? The rustic sitting bench, the rustic nightstand, rustic bed, narrow wardrobe. All these items, you can destroy them and get half the resources back, which means for this you would get 10 nails. This you would get 7 nails, so on and so on. So if you if you see ones with tools, choose them, because you can recycle them for other missions. Because I've had missions where I needed iron throwing knives, I needed steel throwing knives, I needed steel javelins, I needed iron javelins, I've needed a couple other tools for missions. So don't destroy, just store them and recycle them only destroy them if you have like way too many. Alright, well, this has been mostly just an informational episode, so if you guys enjoyed the information and all that, hopefully you come back for more. I try my best to be informative, to show you guys current in-game content and all that fun stuff, and show you how I do things in my style and how I like to do things. For now, if you want to be added to the in-screen credits here, make sure to publicly subscribe and I'll add you on after about 2 or so weeks. If you privately subscribe, I'm sorry I can't publicly acknowledge you, but I still greatly appreciate it. Like, no joke. My birthday's coming up in a few days, and it would have been awesome if I had reached 250 subscribers, but I'm not going to. Anyways, if you enjoyed this, make sure to check out the in-screen credits for the for more of the series and all that. Check out my homepage for other games, and if you leave before I reach 1,000 though, if you publicly subscribe, I'll end up removing you off because it's for people who gave me a chance. Anyways, bye bye.